Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. What's up? Happy Monday to you. You are listening to the biggest sports betting party in the world, the hashtag SBTVNation. Sitting there talking to my boy, the Dream Kid. Welcome back, man.
It's Monday, people. Get up in the morning and let's go.
Oh, definitely, man. Good looking on the track here, man. This fun track with Pitbull and Chris Brown, kid. Nice.
No doubt. Yo, gang, it's a great Monday. On the East Coast, we finally got a smidge of some summer weather. So it is just, it's finally nice to have a little heat, man. We haven't really had any heat, up until yesterday. It just hasn't been hot here. And yesterday, the heat finally came through. We hit it around 90 degrees, and it's looking like we're supposed to get a little bit of 90 degree for the most of the week. And, we're a little bit excited about that because we just don't get it.
Oh, definitely, man. I got it like freezing cold in my house, and it's nice to come outside into like a heat wave. I'm like, yes.
Dude, you know what? First of all, I enjoy the heat. And one thing I don't do, I do blow my air conditioner, but I keep it at like 75. Everybody in the house gets irate with me because I say, you guys complain all year long when it's cold. Now when it's hot, you want to have it colder in your house in the heat than it is in the winter. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, I keep mine at 60 degrees. I wake up, there's frost on my windows, kid. It's like all fog, dude.
Don't do that.
My electric bill is through the roof, though.
My electric bill is still through the roof, but we don't do that at my house.
Oh, definitely, man. So how was your weekend, Playboy?
The weekend was awesome, man. I had a great weekend. Luckily enough, I got the Cardinals to cash. I took them for the series that we talked about on Friday, and hopefully a couple others got involved with that. Other than that, I didn't do much gambling. Yesterday was my son's 8th birthday. We celebrated that yesterday. I had a bunch of 8-year-olds around, running around, going crazy. It was just madness. A lot of fun, though. Really enjoyed that age. Just watching everybody interact. They're really big into wrestling. My wife made the most awesome cake.
Oh, yeah, I saw that, man. I saw a picture of that. That was very creative on her part, kid.
Yeah, she gets busy with the cakes, but it's just a pain in the neck when she makes it because, like everything in the house has to shut down when she's making her cake. She just shuts down everything. And then she needs like 5 or 6 hours to do it. And then I got to like referee and keep the kids because the kids are trying to watch and be involved. And it's like, dude, just get away from your mother, please. Just leave her alone. Let her make her cake because I don't feel like hearing her mouth. But it all came out great, and he had a great birthday. Kids came over. We went to go see that movie, The Minions, which was, I don't know. The kids' movies lately, they're rough.
I feel you, man. I feel you.
It's hard being. I know people are gonna say it's not or whatever. In some aspects, though, it's just so tough being a kid today because everything is so adult themed. Period. It's like even the movies that come out, the animated movies, like the theme is not. It's just not a kiddie, like the stuff that we grew up on with. Which I'm going back, but it's just tough because you go to a movie like that, and of course you want to be entertained, and you're thinking, well, the parents are going to, but it's a lot of adult-themed comedy, adult humor that the kids pick up on, and some of it, to me, is borderline inappropriate, kind of makes your kid like a little bit fresh or a little bit of a wise ass, and I've seen a few of these flicks that I've just been like scratching my head. I mean, like you don't, like the whole message about, moralistically, you don't want kids to commit crimes and do this and the other, right? And the Minions, the whole thing is like, like they're villains. Like the whole thing is they're looking for a villain. It opens up with like some family robbing a bank. So it's like that's what your kids watching right out of the gate. You know what I mean?
Definitely, man. Definitely. Hey, who do you got retweeting the show this morning, brother?
Let's see who's on the retweets today. I haven't gone into that spot yet.
All right, no problem. I could get it started for you if you want. Well, while you're looking that up, man, let's see. The British Open is going on right now, man.
Yes,
Your boy Jordan Spieth is 11 under. He is 1 stroke behind the 3 above him, who is Lewis. I want to get this name pronounced right. Oosthuizen. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. Paul Doon behind, actually tied with him at 12 under, and Jason Day is 12 under as well. Yeah, so, hey, man, I mean, Spieth is actually going. He would be the second player to win the Masters, the U.S. Open, and the Open in the same year, man.
Yeah, we have him. We talked about that last week. I forget who I was talking about that with, but I do have $75 on him. So if he wins, it would be a pretty nice payout. On the retweets this morning, we got the pick Christos, Chai Picks, getting to a check. My man D, Direct Sports Solution, Tip Talkers out there, Postal P, Spot Bet, Irvin's out there, Vegas Girl 92661. It's Total Sports Edge, always good to see you, player. Ciroc King J is out there, and Ricardo Enrique, which seems to be a new name to me. Welcome to the party, player. Soupy Bets, Benjamin Rowe, Jordy Besh, C. Rodriguez Jr., Sin City Maverick, KMVU, my man OJFB, Jason Bruss, and Yato. What's happening, y'all?
So yeah,
my man Jim Rome is a douche. Is coming on today. Should be on a little bit later in the show. So what's going on, player? How'd you do this weekend?
My weekend wasn't that good as far as the MLBs were concerned, man. Just couldn't get it to work, man. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, you know what? It is what it is. I had a great week before that, so yeah, I gave a little bit back. But, the only bright spot was the Houston Astros yesterday was scoring, beating the snot out of whoever they played there. I believe it was the Texas Rangers. But what's his name? Dallas Keuchel did his thing, that's for sure. And then I ended up tailing Dizzle with the Twins. The Twins ended up getting smoke show kid, 14-1, bro.
Okay.
Tigers couldn't get it done, but Dizzle went pretty ham on the Twins too. So I kind of warned everybody. I said, let us go into the Lions Den on our own. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But
damn, you guys went heavy with the baseball, huh?
Well,
as
you know what?
You guys know, I am not going heavy with baseball. I already told you the baseball plays. I mean, I cut them down significantly on the financial end. We're talking $25 to $50. I'm mostly just playing series plays. I'm not interested in no type of ham with baseball. And that's where I'm at, because I'm just, you know what? I got a month away to get my bankroll dead right and get my loot and have it ready for football. And that's what my main concentration is. I'm not playing around with this baseball thing.
I feel you, man. I feel you. Well, speaking of baseball, dude, the LA Dodgers, man, I guess trade rumors got them linked to Cole Hamels, dude. But,
really?
Yeah, so they're looking for the 1-2-3 punch of Greinke, Kershaw, and Cole Hamels. But I got to be honest with you, man. Cole Hamels, I keep saying he's not all that. Yesterday, three innings, 8 hits, 5 earned runs.
Very sporadic pitcher. I've watched Cole Hamels throughout his career. And he's a good pitcher. He can be a good pitcher at times, but I don't know if he's like a guy. I don't know. I think he was top billed and never really lived up to what he was supposed to do. He kind of reminds me a little bit of Billingsley. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I don't know that it'll be a bad pickup for the Dodgers. I actually think it'll be positive for them, to be honest with you. I think he'll strengthen their rotation to play for them. So and definitely get the run support needed. So I don't know. That'll be a funny mix.
Well, Kershaw did his thing on Saturday, and then Greinke, kid, he's up to 43 2/3 innings without letting up a run, other than the All-Star game, which doesn't count. But 6 straight starts, kid.
Greinke's been dope.
Greinke has been on fire, man.
Greinke's been dope, which makes one scratch their head, as to you just scratch your head sometimes when you think about some of the trades and some of the things that have been done in baseball, because some things don't make sense to me.
Well, I can tell you one thing that does make sense is the Milwaukee Brewers layeth the smacketh down on the Pittsburgh Pirates, kid. How about a clean sweep over there, brother?
Very nice.
That puts a smile on my face. I'm going to do a little something with the Brewers, which I'm going to talk about tomorrow, which is probably going to make you fall on the ground and just scratch your head to death. But, hey, it is what it is, man. I see something going on there. And it's kind of special what's happening in that ballpark, man. They're hitting home runs. There's fireworks going. Everybody in Milwaukee's kind of feeling them right now. Hey, they're one of the hottest teams in baseball in the last few weeks.
I just don't, like I was saying with the trade thing, how does KC trade Greinke?
Kate, what are you talking about?
Greinke used to pitch for KC, didn't he?
Oh, I don't know where Greinke was before this.
Yeah, he was with KC. I don't understand. I'm almost positive he was with KC. Don't quote me. I could be wrong with this. But for some reason, I got him with KC. And I'll look that up real quick, but I don't understand how they trade him. And I see the White Sox are up to their usual. Your boy Chris said, Son, did you have Chris Sale yesterday?
I did not. No, we stayed away from that game, dude.
Oh, okay, good.
I couldn't mess with that game.
Okay.
Not at all, man. But we stayed away from that. But the Twins thing was the biggest debacle yesterday. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
Speaking of, so we got the MLB trade deadline is coming up in 11 days. A couple of Cueto.
Yeah, Greinke played for the Kansas City Royals.
Okay, Cueto was the problem yesterday too, man.
That's your boy.
Could not get it done. Could not get it done with Cueto, man. Cueto, you know what? The line was a mess, though. I told everybody the line was like 129, and it shot down to like 112, and it was just kind of making us a little bit nervous. You know what I mean?
Okay.
At the end of the day, but Cueto's going to be out of there soon, man. Somebody's going to be picking him up. He's actually linked to the Houston Astros are thinking about picking him up. Toronto Blue Jays are thinking about picking him up. So. We'll see what happens.
Let me ask you this, because you said the line was a mess. So do you think that, like, Greinke got up in the morning, like while I was eating his cereal, said, hey, look at this line. Not Greinke. Cueto got up in the morning when I had his cereal, said, hey, look at this line. I think I'm going to have a shaky game today.
No, it was just that I expected him to be given, minus 145, minus 150. You know what I mean? Minus 112 didn't really make sense.
All right, so let me ask you this. Now, in that case, so do you think that the odds makers, like, was at Greinke's house over the weekend? Cueto's house over the weekend. You think they said, hey, you know what? I think he's going to be shaky tomorrow, so let's change the numbers. Let's not make it what it should be and put it down to 112.
I don't know, man. We looked at the rosters and everything was adding up. I just couldn't quite figure it out, man. So I didn't go too crazy on that, but hey, it is what it is. And speaking of some trades, man, Aroldis Chapman is probably going to be dealt by the Cincinnati Reds. Dude, the fastest pitcher to get 500 Ks, man. Took him 292 innings, dude. That's more than one. It's like 1.71 strikeouts per inning, bro.
Dope.
Unbelievable, man. He's averaging, his fastball is like 103 miles an hour, dude. He's absolutely out of control. So, hey, he's a hell of a closer, man. So I don't know who's going to pick him up. Who really needs the bullpen that's buying right now? That's what we got to take a look at. A lot of the junkies were a little upset yesterday because the Sunday Night Baseball, everybody was looking to probably, I don't know, chase or something like that. But the Angels, first time since 1995, got rained out last night, man.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, right. 29 years it has not been. I'm sorry. What is that? That's 20 years. Haven't had a rain out in L.A. Unbelievable, wow. Man. So, hey, you know what? They're going to make that game up, kid. One of the most fun games you probably were aware of was the Mets going 18 innings, kid. nothing going into the 13th inning, bro. Almost 6-hour game, bro. Unbelievable. But the Mets ended up winning, man, 3-1. They ended up covering the run line for me. So, big ups to them. And did you see that dude out in South Africa, kid, that got attacked by the shark?
I did not. You're talking about the surfer?
Yeah.
I did not see it, but I saw something on my Facebook feed. I saw somebody posting something about him getting attacked by a shark. And did he fight him off?
He fought him off, man. I guess what happened was he felt like something like dig into his leg for a minute. So then he just initially like jumped up and started kicking and screaming. So the thing kept coming at him and coming at it. You got to see the video, guys. It's pretty crazy. It's Mick Fanning. It's right on YouTube. It's like on the front page, dude. They already got like 9 million views of this thing. And I guess he started kicking and screaming and started punching the shark, and then the shark swam away.
Really?
Lucky, huh?
I guess so, yeah.
Damn, man. Speaking of lucky, dude, how about the couple? There was a couple in the AFC Championship game with the Patriots and the Colts with the Deflategate stuff. So this couple, I guess, was sitting in the end zone, and the Patriot running back, whoever it was at the time that scored a touchdown, gave them one of the Deflategate balls.
Yep.
They just auctioned it for $44,000, dude.
That's awesome.
Not bad, right?
Who bought it? Clown Man Swag? Or Doc?
Doc bought it, probably. That's funny, man. Oh, man. So, speaking of, baseball again, there's some teams starting to emerge, man. But I keep telling you what I'm going to do with the Brewers, man. I can't wait to buy my car, man. In October, kid.
Dude, I can't wait for you to buy your car either.
I'm getting a 2-seater, bro.
Son, why?
I'm getting a 2-seater Mercedes, baby. I don't want to get a 4. I don't want to dirty up the back seat, man, because I'm notorious for throwing paperwork and stuff like that.
you do the stupidest thing. Let me ask you a question, dog. How many times you met one girl?
What was that again? What'd you say? What'd you say about?
Just think about that for a minute.
Well, how many times I met just one girl for a one-seater?
How many times you met just one girl? At minimum, there's 2. Most of the time, it's 3. So you're gonna be like, well, listen, I can only take one of you. I can only run one of you to the store to pick up whatever you need.
Oh man! Oh,
Get yourself a force. Get yourself a backseat, son. Like LL said, the backseat of your Jeep.
I don't know, man. I'm thinking about doing the 2-seater Mercedes, kid. I think that's what I'm gonna do come October time, and that's when that's when it starts getting a little colder out, so all the convertibles start going on. They start letting them go, waiting for the new ones to come in and all that.
Convertible too?
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
Oh man! All right, dude.
Things to do on the northeast coast: boats, convertibles, and swimming pools.
Yeah, right. Exactly. We don't get like nothing to enjoy it with, man. So what you want to do, man? You want to get what's that? You got our guest calling in 5 minutes.
Yes, sir.
And we've got 10 baseball games on a ticket, dude.
Awesome.
So just right up your alley, man.
No doubt.
Right up your alley. So why don't we get right into that and see what we got popping, kid? So there is nothing during the day, guys. So just keep that in the back of your brains when you are gambling today. Actually, dude, there's the Boston and LA Angels game is being made up at 5:05 p.m. tonight. So It looks like they're going to do a doubleheader. They're going to do a 5 o'clock, and then they're going to do a 10 o'clock. So something to take a look at. Boston has Eduardo Rodriguez on the mound. LA has Hector Santiago, and I don't have a line on the first game yet, Dream.
Okay, I don't either.
You don't? Okay.
Nope.
All right, so we'll take a look at it. Let me pull up sportsbetterstv.com and see if I can find something, dude. But what are you thinking, man? What do you got for as far as their numbers?
I got Rodriguez going. He's 5-2 with a 3.59 ERA. He's going for the Red Sox. The Red Sox are 20-26 on the road. You guys know this Red Sox team is pesky as hell. I also have Santiago going for the LA Angels. He's 6-4 with a 2.33 ERA. The Angels are 27-18 at home. I don't really have an opinion on this game. I don't really like this series at all, as I don't know. One, like I said, the Red Sox are pesky, and sometimes the Angels come to play, and then sometimes they don't.
Yeah, man, I was feeling the Angels in this series, and I just chickened out. And they already won the first 2 games. I would have been laughing, but they're pretty much superior in every single statistical category here on the board. Santiago, man, with that low ERA, he's actually been pitching really well. It's last night, if they played, I was feeling the Angels, but now that it's a makeup game and it's at 5 o'clock, I'm going to kind of fall back from this one, I think, Dream.
A bunch of the guys, well, not a bunch of the guys, but a few people had given me the Red Sox for yesterday. I posted it. World Sports Picks gave me that. Game Changer was also on it. I just posted that as if anybody wanted to get on board. I was not playing it, but I was just putting the information out there for the nation as it was given to me, so I just passed it along. All
right, I got you. So we'll take a look at that doubleheader trend too. Where they usually split them.
Yeah.
So we'll take a look at that. I mean, LA Angels have been playing really tough, guys. So keep that in the back of your brains when you're looking at the LA Angels. Definitely. I mean, dude, they're in first place now, brother. But I think that if the Houston Astros get their hands on like Cueto or one of the elite pitchers that's being traded, hey, you never know, man. Maybe you'll be all right rocking one of them rainbow jerseys. All right. Next one we got on the ticket, we got the New York Mets coming into the Washington Nationals. New York Mets putting Matt Harvey on the mound. Washington, Gio Gonzalez. Washington minus 120. Coming off getting smacked around by the Dodgers, and under-over is 7 runs. Dude,
Matt Harvey in 6 with it. Go ahead.
The Washington Nationals, man. I looked at their upcoming the pitchers they got to go against.
Yep.
Son, they got some really tough pitching matchups that they got to deal with coming up in the next 12 games. Yep. So, guys, listen, if you're doing futures with the Washington Nationals, kind of wait a little bit, man. Wait 2 weeks, because this might be like a 500 12 games coming up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they may split them 6-6. I mean, they got Harvey, they got DeGrom, they've got Laureano, I believe, for Pittsburgh. They got a lot of tough matchups coming up. But talk to me about this one, dude.
All right, Matt Harvey's 8-6 with a 3.07 ERA. Gonzalez is 6-4 with a 3.99 ERA for the Nationals. The Natties, who are 26-18 at home, are going up against the Mets at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 16-30 on the road.
All right, so if you're looking at unders, guys, I mean, it's 7 out of the last 9 Mets games have gone under, and 7 of the last 9 Washington games as well. Taking a look at this with Harvey and Gio, I mean, 7 runs, dude. I'm expecting the Washington Nationals to kind of the bats to wake up at some point. So, I mean, yesterday, if you looked at that strike zone that the umpire had for Greinke, it was crazy, dude. And he got a lot of favorable strikes, man. I was like, oh. But I mean, when you look at what he's doing, I mean, it's like the balls are like at their chest and then end up like right at their knees by the end of the pitch. It's just fascinating to watch. But taking a look at this, the Mets are playing pretty good baseball, man. 5-2 straight up in the last 7 games, losing 2 out of 3 versus the Cardinals. But this is for the division here, man. And they got to play each other quite a bit. So we'll see where this ends up landing. I mean, Washington 15-8 straight up in the last 23 games, dude. Any opinion on the Washington and Mets series or what?
No, I would leave this alone. The two teams know each other just too well, play too many games against each other. So Matt Harvey's been coming out pretty decently as of late. The Mets, it's very hard to gauge what they're going to do. Very up and down, very sporadic. But the Nationals haven't been, a pillar of consistency either. So I'm just going to just watch this game and keep it moving.
All right, sounds good. Let me get my caller in here.
All right.
Dude, we got someone calling the biggest show in the world this morning.
Yo, what's up, man?
What's going on, dude?
Jim Rome is a dude. Now listen, the first and foremost, what is up with your name?
Have you seen that, dude?
I just heard him on the radio, dude. I haven't really.
Here's the thing: a lot of my friends and friends of Hatter think that Jim Rome reminds them of Hatter a lot.
Oh, really?
No, man, no.
Yeah. A few years back when Jim Rome popped on the scene, I used to get that all the time. Yo, B-Mac always has said that you remind him of Jim Rome. I've heard that quite a bit. So go ahead. Go ahead. Finish your story.
You know what, man? I would listen to sports radio, and dude would come on and he would do the CBS sports updates and just really corny and just say really stupid stuff. And, the guy's made a career and made millions not knowing sports. So, yeah, I just thought I was an apt name. I was like, you know what? This works.
Cool deal, man. Cool deal. Hey, where are you from, dude?
South Jersey.
South Jersey,
I was going to
say
Jersey because you sound like the kid picks. I was getting ready to, before he asked you, I was gonna say, dude, are you from Jersey? Because there's something in your voice sounds just like him.
Yeah, man, Jersey Shore.
All good, man. So Jim, tell me something, because I know you follow us quite a bit. You've been on. I see you every morning. You always are retweeting the show, and we definitely appreciate the support. And it's always good to get some guys on that support us to talk with them. What's your stance? You a gambler? You a handicapper? What are you doing, player?
Oh, just gambling. No handicapping.
Oh, okay, cool deal. Cool, man.
So I haven't been betting much, really, man. Waiting for football. I'm finally bored enough that I can watch baseball. It takes me to July pretty much every year. I could throw some baseball on, but just waiting for football to get going and, NBA and college ball and stuff like that.
Yeah, no doubt. Now, what do you like to play the most? Are you big football, basketball? What's your? Is there anything you like in particular?
You know what, man? I like them all.
Okay.
That's the one thing about gambling, too. It's like you can get creative, especially online. Take the parlays. You can leave it open for a couple weeks, even. You got the patience for that?
No doubt. Definitely. And what about your? How's the baseball been treating you?
I haven't touched a baseball game this year, man.
All right.
I like the series plays though that you're doing. I'm thinking about starting to mess with that. Can you parlay those?
Yeah, you can parlay them. I have been punched in the face so far every time I've tried it, but you can parlay them. And obviously the payout is better. They do allow you to parlay them. I don't know. You have to check whatever book you're using, but mine does let you parlay them. I just don't. You know what? I've found this year for me, I've had better luck just keeping them separate than parlaying them, because I parlayed like 2 times thinking I was on point. Everything was right. All the stars had lined up, and of course, one team gets you, and then obviously lose the parlay. So
just take the guaranteed money.
Yes, take the. So I at least get the split. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh, definitely, man.
If there's a couple teams you like. How long you been gambling, player?
6-7 years, something like that, maybe.
Okay. All right. So you've been in the game for a minute. I got you.
Yeah,
I got you. And how'd you come across us? What's up? Is there anything about us you like, you don't like? Anything you recommend to improve the show? What do you got for me?
I like the show, man. A lot of information. You guys, and you guys are funny dudes, and it's nice to listen to, and you guys are funny, and it's good. It's good stuff, man.
Cool
you got
deal,
a lot
man.
of people on there that know their stuff, man. You hear information, just like wow. So you just soak it up,
Oh, cool deal, man. Cool deal. So what do you got? So, I mean, we're going to get, I know baseball's not your thing, so we've only got 8 more games left, guys. So we will get back to the baseball. Dream said you had to add a couple of notes to mention about...
you talking about the PGA?
Yeah, I'm sitting here watching the British right now, actually, man.
What's going on right now, dude?
The weather's looking a little nasty today, actually. It's going to get, what it's like over there. It's hot and cold.
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
it was Friday. The wind was so bad that the ball wasn't even sitting still; it was shaking on the ground.
I know. I've heard there's some like 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts and stuff like that happening throughout that whole tour.
Yeah, it was nasty. Yesterday was real nice, so all the guys went real low. Today's looking a little shaky again. The Irish kid Paul Dunn is teeing off right now. This guy was 1,500 to 1 to win the tournament. He leads right now.
Really?
1,500 to 1, the amateur.
Oh my God, dude! Dream, we should have looked at some of the underdogs, man.
All right, here we go. Here goes Hatter.
That's all right, dude. When the Brewers win the World Series, I'll be in good shape.
To bet every golf player in the next tournament. Oh, I'm gonna make $1 billion. Watch.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That's
Dude,
what McElroy did last year. What's
you
that?
should have never told him that, man. Hatter's dog got his eyebrows raised
I'm
towards
gonna get involved in
golf.
some golf futures, I think, man.
Hey,
That's
throw
it.
$1 on everybody, man.
Yeah. and then pull the money out as they're as they're getting ready to be eliminated or whatever.
Right.
Like Tiger's
like
gone,
that,
dude.
man.
Tiger's gone, man. Tiger and what's the other guy there? Bubba Watson. Bubba Watson's out too, man.
Did Mickelson even take this one? Or
Mickelson is 10 under right now, dude.
Okay.
So he's right there as well. So anybody, it's still up for grabs, man. Anybody could get it. So are we at the final round? What's the deal?
Yeah, they're finishing up today.
Oh, okay. All right. So
final round Monday.
Final
Jim,
round. All right.
Who are you favoring? Because I got $75 on Spieth. So.
Dude, Steve's the best player in the world right now. It's who knows what's going to happen with this weather, but it would be hard to bet against Spieth right now.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, definitely. He was plus 565, I want to say, to at the beginning. And then I looked at him today. He was plus 265, Dream. But you could actually bet the field against him minus 3.25, maybe to open up a parlay. I don't know if you'd want to do that or not. He's only 1 stroke behind, but there are 1, 2, 3 guys ahead of him. So, with that wind, it might be something to take a look at.
Yeah, the golf field's so deep nowadays. It's really hard to pick. Everyone's, it's not like when Tiger was running the show.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, he needs steroids again. The PGA started testing for steroids a few years back, for real, and I think there's a connection there, man.
Dude, everybody, you know what? It looks like everybody needs steroids. We need to get it back into baseball too, because baseball has been god awful since steroids has left. I gotta tell you, man. People can say what they want. Baseball has been terrible since steroids was eliminated.
I'm with you, man. Let them go.
Yeah,
let them go.
Oh, definitely, man. So what do you want to do, Dream? You want to get back into the baseball while Mr. Jim Rohn is a douche is on, or what?
Jim, do you know anything about baseball? Like you know who the Yankees are, right?
Yeah. I'm all right in baseball.
All right. Okay. All right. So yeah, well, let's go over to baseball. Maybe you could give us an opinion or two if you have one out there as we wrap this up. We just wanted to get you, like I said, I wanted to get you on. You are one of the faithful guys that are always retweeting the show and giving us the support. And it's not always about, having a capper on, and it's not always about necessarily, having somebody on that's going to go, knee deep in a bunch of information. Sometimes we like to just kick it with, some of the people out there that like to follow us. That's all. Well, hey, you been checking out the Freaky Friday thing on Fridays or what?
I'm in for Freaky Friday, man.
Oh my God, I know we got some big plans for that too,
yeah,
man.
Speaking of the PGA, you should check out Dustin Johnson's girl.
Dustin Johnson, got you.
All right,
he's dating Gretzky's daughter, and you wonder why he blows the tournaments. He's got her, and he's got a little bit of a coke problem, and I can see why he doesn't care too much about one.
Oh, that's right. Well, I know Gretzky's daughter's dope. I remember that. So yeah, she's something. Yeah. I remember she was on like Sports Illustrated or something at some point, and I was like, whoa, she's really hot.
Yeah, she's just Instagram coke whore, pretty much. That's what she does for her life.
Whoa, that's a little far. All right. Let's keep it. Nah, all good, buddy. Let's keep it moving. All right.
PG-13, J-Mo.
Oh man.
So, I don't know if you guys saw, but at the U.S. Open a couple weeks ago, he 3-putted for 12 feet from 12 feet on 18 to lose the tournament.
Wow.
And he was smiling right afterwards, which drove me crazy. I mean, it was Father's Day. You had his kid there. But he's smiling right after he just blew one of the biggest tournaments in the world. I'm like, this guy's not hungry. This guy doesn't want it. He's got millions, and he's got her. And
you hate when I hate when they give you that Jay Cuddle smile.
Yeah.
Donovan McNabb, man, smiling after an interception.
Yeah, right. Speaking of Donovan McNabb, you know what? I've been meaning to holler about that. Yo, Don's blood came back. It was like pure tequila. All right? It was like we could bottle this and sell it, all right? And my whole thing was he got pulled over, got let go, was able to go home. If you and I got pulled over, first of all, they ain't letting you go or letting you go home. That's my thing. That's what I mean about, how the law is so different with celebrities. This guy, for his blood to be like where it was at, like he had to be really messed up. And in his sense, they gave him a break and let him go home. Okay, we're going to take your blood. We're not letting you get away with it, but we're not giving you what everybody else would get. You know what I mean? Because nothing's worse than that Friday night getting locked up and then you're locked up all weekend long.
I know.
If you get treated like a dog, you get thrown around a little bit.
Like a dog, thrown around a little bit, roughed up in the cell, the whole nine. Nothing is like that. But they didn't do that with him. They let him leave the scene, let him go home. Oh, we're gonna mail your blood in and we'll get back to you. I mean, that's so cool on their part to do that to him.
Oh, definitely.
Is there any pictures of him falling out the car?
I would. Who knows? It should be.
Yeah, right, exactly.
So Donnie Mac was Barkley drunk. I didn't know he was that bad.
Yeah, it was bad. I saw the write-up. It was like a couple of days ago. He was really, really, really bad. But hey, whatever. And you're right about him and his little laugh and snicker that he used to have.
Yeah, as an Eagles fan, it's disappointing to see what he's done after his career.
Quite a bit of money on Don McNabb over the years in big spots. He also made me some money in spots, but in the big spots, in the big games, and I do remember the Super Bowl that they lost to the Patriots, and I really thought the Eagles were the better team.
I know. And, speaking of guys that have DUI incidents and stuff like that, guys, we're gonna get into the baseball in a minute. I know you're patiently waiting, but yeah, the Houston Rockets acquired Ty Lawson from the Nuggets. He's currently in rehab for DUI.
Well, that's dope. Nothing like getting a guy that's in rehab for DUI.
Right. Imagine that he's in rehab right now, realizing that he just got traded. That's a little crazy, isn't it? I mean, my God.
I can't wait till I'm in rehab and I'm doing the show from the meeting.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Everybody be quiet for a minute. I'm my turn to talk.
I bet you all the pictures of you in rehab will be posted by our critics about 100,000 times on the internet. Oh, look at the dream. Look at these guys.
The dream is in rehab.
Oh, you listen to these
giving
guys.
out money line parlays, the cats. I'm in here drinking. Tell cats, can you be quiet? I'm about to do the show.
I got odds on this guy to relapse first.
Oh my God, that's funny. That's funny.
That is funny, man.
All right,
but anyway,
all right. Let's get into a really nasty game we have here, man. We got Tampa Bay coming into the Philadelphia Phillies. Kid, the Philadelphia Phillies coming off a sweep of the Miami Marlins. Dream.
Jim Rome, that's your team. You're a Phillies. You support the Phillies at all?
Dude, I checked out with them 3 years ago when they treated Charlie Manuel like they did. But actually, I saw the ninth inning yesterday, and Frank Core with the walk-off.
Yeah, man.
The natural.
They finally had something to celebrate. Well, Dream, listen to when you read these ERAs, you're going to be flabbergasted.
I already see them, and I'm giggling.
Look at this. Tampa Bay has Matt Moore. Philly has David Buchanan. Dream, talk to me about these crazy numbers I'm seeing.
I love it. These two guys should be in a rehab as well. Buchanan's 0-5 with a 7.58 ERA. He's really not interested today. Matt Moore is 1-0 with a 7.07 ERA. He's not interested that much more. The two of them probably going to get together and say, hey, maybe we could push our ERAs up to 8 today. The Phillies are 21-25 at home. The Rays are 23-20 on the road. And guys, please don't get involved in this mess.
Oh, my God, dude. Especially with the Tampa Bay Rays. Their bats are just absolutely terrible. They are actually number one in major leagues for getting shut out this year. I want to say they're in double-digit games getting shut out, dude. They suck. They suck. They're terrible. And at 35-1 right now to win the World Series, guys, I'm sorry, but, dude, wait until, like, the last week of the season when they're, like, if you want to even bet them at all, at, like, 5,000-1 at that point. You know what I'm saying? Tampa Bay is 5-13 in their last 18 games. Actually, pounding bankrolls, man. My God. 47-47, a 500 team. And the Philadelphia Phillies, I mean, hey, you know, at home they are a little bit better than they are on the road, but they are 6-15 in the last 21 games. But at home, let me take a look, versus Tampa Bay, they are 5-2. So I don't know, Dream. This is a really disgusting game to even think about getting involved in.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm not thinking about getting involved.
Yeah, no way, dude. No way in hell, guys. So we're gonna keep that one moving right there. The next
there could be a lot of runs in that. Pitch is low, right?
Dude, you know what?
They got it at 8. The line's at 8, which is already a little bit on the heavy side too. But what a nasty game!
Oh, it is. It is nasty. I mean, Tampa Bay and Philadelphia, I want to say they're in the bottom 5 as far as scoring is concerned. Tampa Bay 3.59 runs a game, and Philadelphia 3.46. So if you take a look at that, Dream, that probably puts them at like 27, 28, 29, 30-ish in the league. You know what I'm saying? So even with those pitchers with those crazy ERAs, guys, you know, you just don't know where to go with that one. So I'm going to fall back. But, hey, Jim, I mean, hey.
I might get junky and do score first inning.
Score first inning, Jim.
I got off today. I'm going to drink some beers and might score first, bro. Franco playing third base.
Score first inning. You know what the problem with score first inning with these two is that the guys don't want to be there.
Yeah, right, exactly.
And they just got hammered last night. They're probably going to get dropped off by a bus like first thing this morning. Run out there.
They're partying in Miami.
Partied all weekend long, so it's like, I don't. That's the problem with that score first inning concept with that game. But I hear you.
All right,
Ben Revere's been on fire for this. I don't want to make it a Phillies show, but they say Revere's been playing well, and Franco, the third baseman's future stud. So
cool deal.
Just a little bit about the Phils, what I know.
All right, my man.
We got two crappy bright spots there.
my man, Shy Pick said Spieth birdie on 1. Here we go.
I know.
There you
go.
Hey,
listen. By the way, I wanted to just bring this up too. I just was looking at this. You know, the Mets. I know they are playing the National, but the Mets got for the Mets for the series, you're going to get Harvey, DeGrom, and Syndergaard in the series here right out of the gate, first 3 games. I know the Mets are probably, plus a little bit. Might be a good shot to take the Mets for the series, guys. I'm just saying it might be as you're getting their best pitching match, their best pitching lineup. I know it's tough to go against the Nationals, but some of you guys who like the dogs and who like that, I'm looking at it from a financial standpoint as a dog plus money with a good opportunity. I mean, anytime you have good pitching, you always got an opportunity to win. So you are getting the top 3 guys out of the gate if you're interested. Just pointing that fact out.
Okay, got it. Hey, it might be a little bit of good value there. We'll see where it lands, though. I mean, Washington being shut out 2 games in a row, though. I'm expecting some fireworks at some point, though, Dream. I saw Bryce Harper going crazy yesterday. He was so angry, dude. So.
Hey, remember what I told you about that home run derby thing? Once you do that home run derby, I don't know what happens to these guys after they do the home run derby.
Yeah, all right. Scrolling to the next one, we got Seattle at Detroit. Both of these teams are pretty much plummeting, man. I mean, they had such high aspirations at the beginning of the year, and they just stink now, both of them. Dude, I can't believe Seattle lost to the Yankees yesterday with King Felix on the mound. Crazy. Seattle, J.A. Happ. Detroit, Alfredo Simon. Detroit minus 115 with an under-over Dream of 9 runs.
Nice. Simon is 8-0 with a 4.453 ERA. Detroit is 23-25 at home. Happ is 4-5 with a 4.14 ERA. The Mariners are 22-23 on the road.
All right. If you look at the totals, guys, they've been going over with the Detroit Tigers. 22 out of the last 25 games have gone over for the Detroit Tigers. So if you're riding that trend, you're doing pretty well. As of late, I don't know if it's happened recently or not, but I know that there was like a bunch of them in a row, like 17 or 18 in a row. Detroit 3-6 straight up in the last 9 games at home, dude. Nasty. And Seattle 2-4 straight up in their last 6. Dude, this is another ugly game, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. Seattle 8 games under 500 and Detroit 1 game under. Dude, Detroit is not going to catch K-Sizzle. Definitely not. Jim Rohn, you got any thoughts on this?
Nope.
Yeah, nasty, right?
Me neither.
Yeah, this is a really, really bad game, guys. I wish you the best of luck if you get involved with this. An under-over of 9 runs. Seattle's bats just suck, man. 3.48
I know, which is why I kind of like
game.
the under, but I'm not playing it.
Yeah, Detroit's bullpen has been absolute garbage, dude. 9 runs is crazy. I don't know. I'm going to stay away from it.
What's more potent, a garbage bullpen or a bad bats? Well, which one tips the scale?
Oh, I don't know. You know what? That's a good analogy, man. Tipping the scale. I don't know which one tips the scale here, dude. I got to be honest with you. I'm having a hard time just figuring that one out, dude. I'm going to keep it moving, though, man.
All right.
We got the Cubs coming into Cincinnati. The Cubs have Clayton Richard. Cincinnati, Mike Lorenzen. Cincinnati minus 115 with an under-over of 8.5 runs, Dream.
All right, and the Cincinnati Brewers with Mike Lorenzen are
Cincinnati Brewers.
Cincinnati Brewers. Cincinnati Reds, my bad. 23-20 at home. Lorenzen is 3-4 with a 3.53 ERA. The Cubs are 24-21 on the road. Richards is 1-0 with a 5.79 ERA.
Are you starting to see the Brewers in your nightmares?
No,
So that's what's starting to happen, because you know damn well if they come back and win the whole thing, you will never, ever, ever stop listening to me gloat about that, kid. Just so you know.
If they come back, if the Brewers come back and win the whole thing, you could gloat forever. I'll let you. I'll let you forever.
All right. I'm gonna talk about I'm gonna talk about that more than UConn. Let's see. Chicago's pretty much superior in everything here. Clayton Richard, hasn't had many starts here, but a 2.84 ERA, like you alluded to. The under's gone under in 5 of the last 6 Cubs games, but over in the last 4 out of 5 Cincinnati games. Cincinnati 1-4 straight up in their last 5 games, but the Cubs, man, 6-1 in the last 7 when playing Cincinnati, dude. Dream, my God, this is ugly too. I don't like this game.
All right, let's move.
How about any of you guys on here? No, Dream, you're not feeling it. How about you?
No.
Anybody else? No.
Jim?
Nah. No idea.
Yeah, no.
Would you take a nap? Would you do? We just kept you in a nap player. What's up?
Flush a little bit of this coffee here, man.
Yeah, I feel you, man. All right, we got
you know what, man? I respect the guys that know baseball really well. I mean, it's hard. I don't know. Every pitcher in the league, these guys got them all down, and I have no clue.
Yeah,
I respect them. I just, every pitcher in the league right now, I wouldn't have any idea.
All right, I got you, man. All right, so going to a couple more here. We got the L.A. Dodgers at the Atlanta Braves. LA's putting Brandon Beachy on the mound. Dream. Atlanta has Matt Wisler. LA Dodgers minus 150 with an under-over of 8 runs. What you got there, Dream?
All right, the Dodgers are. Let's see, I lost them here. Wait, I had them and I lost them. There they go. Beachy's on the mound. He's 0-1 with a 6.75 ERA. Whistler's going for the Braves. 3-1 with a 3.10 ERA. I was looking at this particular matchup to take the Dodgers for the series, but the Dodgers don't have the best part of their lineup going over the next 3 days, which still is probably potent enough to beat the Braves. But I'm gonna fall back and not get Dodgers. I'm kind of on the fence. So if I change my mind, I'll let you know. This is a pretty long road trip for the Dodgers. They just got finished playing the Nationals. Now they're going over to play the Braves. So we might fall back from this one.
Yeah, especially now that their aces just pitched. You had Greinke and Kershaw, and then now they're kind of going into the other pitchers, kind of see who's a part of the rotation here. But Beachy, man, only had one start according to my records here, man. But the LA Dodgers are 6-2 in their last 8 games. They shut out the Nationals 2 times in a row, man. Just saying. The total's going under in 6 of the last 7 Atlanta games, and Atlanta is 1-7 straight up in their last 8 games. Dream. Nasty.
Yep.
Nasty.
That's what I'm saying. If you look at the Dodgers, they shut out the Nationals, and I know you're saying that, well, the Nationals are due, but it was good pitching, and you don't get that much better than Harvey, DeGrom, and Syndergaard. Just to reiterate that point.
Definitely.
I like that, man. That sounds good.
Yeah, definitely. Jim Rohn is the dude. I think what we'll do is we'll let you get back into your golf playing, and what we're gonna do is we'll finish up these MLBs, man. But we really appreciate you coming on, dude. You got anything? Anybody you want to plug? Anything you want to shout out before we go?
No, man. I really enjoyed being on, so I didn't put anything into the baseball. I just figured let you guys rip through it at the time.
Oh, all good.
No, that's absolutely fine. I didn't even have you on for that. Like I said, I wanted to reach out to some of the guys that just follow the show, and give us their support. And you're one of them.
Yeah, baseball's tough, man. If you're not watching a bunch of it, I like the Cards and the Pirates right now. They seem like good value, and they're gonna, I'm finally bored enough. It takes me to July every year. I can watch a little bit of that.
Yeah, definitely,
I'm
man.
probably gonna start messing with them soon. But thanks for having me on, guys.
No problem,
man.
Fun. We really appreciate all your support every single day, brother.
Yes, sir. It's a lot of fun. Have a good day.
Take care.
Take it easy, man.
All right.
Later.
Take care.
Peace.
All right, Dream. I want to get into this matchup here, dude. We got the Pittsburgh Pirates coming into the K-Sizzle Royals, man. How about this one? Pittsburgh, A.J. Burnett, K-Sizzle, Giordano Ventura. K-Sizzle minus 135 with an under-over of 7.5 runs. Pittsburgh Pirates, dude, their shortstop, man. He went back to Pittsburgh. He got banged up. I don't know if you saw that. My man Carlos Gomez slid into him to kind of break up a double play. And Jordy Mercer, for the shortstop for the Pirates, got smashed, dude. It looked really ugly, man. He went right into his knee. So they are without him today. A.J. Burnett going. What do you got there for numbers?
Burnett 7-3 with a 2.11 ERA. The Pirates are 21-22 on the road. Kansas City is 30-16 at home. Ventura is 4-6 with a 4.73 ERA.
All right, so taking a look at this matchup, man. Dude, listen, I'm going to be honest with you, man. The Pittsburgh Pirates, I don't like their offense. I don't like their bats. They're scoring just under 4 runs a game. Kansas City's the real deal, dude. I mean, they beat Chris Sale yesterday. You know what I'm saying? They're doing their thing. I think Kansas City, I think they get the better of them in this series. You might want to consider taking them in this series. It's probably really good value. You got odds on this yet?
I don't have odds on that yet.
Okay. All right. So take a look at that and see where it lands. Pittsburgh's only 15 games over 500 now. I mean, I know that they're probably going to sneak into the wild card, but They got a lot of tough games coming up, guys, so just remember that. Keep that in the back of your brains when you are gambling and trying to take them. So looking at this as well, let me just see here. Kansas City, they did win the series versus the White Sox. They are 10-2 in their last 12 games, 7-1 straight up in the last 8 games at home. So something to take a look at, man. Going back a few years, they're 5-1 in the last 6 when playing at home versus Pittsburgh. So I don't know, Dream. I think this is a true test for both of these teams.
Yeah, and that's why I don't like it, because I think it can go either way. That Pittsburgh team is pesty. I hear you with the series play, but Pittsburgh can be pesty. So I'm not really ready to get involved with that. And I do have another series on my radar that I think I'm going to clobber.
All right, let me just take a look at what you're probably looking at. I don't see it yet. So, okay. All right, we got Texas at Colorado. Wow, what a nasty series this is, man. Texas Rangers just kind of spiraling out of control, dude. Right now, I believe that they're like 200 to 1 to win the World Series, dude. Texas, Nick Martinez. Colorado has Chris Russin. Colorado minus 130, and I don't have a total yet, unless you do.
For a total, I have 11.
All right, wow. A lot of runs. I understand why. I mean, Texas offense is very potent. But
Gotcha.
What you got?
Russin's 3-3 with a 3.98 ERA. The Rockies are 21-24 at home. The Rangers are 27-22 on the road, and Nick Martinez is 5-5 with a 3.43 ERA as well.
Texas, dude, 2-9 in their last 11 games, man. Nasty. But when you take Colorado, a 4-1 straight up in the last 5 games at home, Colorado's like night and day. What's their home record again?
Colorado is 21-24 at home.
Really? I thought they were better than that. Unbelievable, man. I don't know. I mean, they're 7-1 in the last 8 games when playing at Texas. Playing Texas in their building in Coors Field as well. So something to take a look at, man. I think Colorado may be able to get the better of them, but I am not going to take this game, guys. I'm going to kind of fall back from it. A little gun shy right now with some of these. The next one we have on the ticket is Miami at Arizona. Miami, David Phelps. Arizona, Rubby De La Rosa. Arizona minus 145 with an under-over of 8.5 runs. I believe Arizona's lost 6 games in a row now, dude.
They have, and as crazy as it sounds, this is the game that I'm looking at taking Arizona for the series. As I don't really like the Marlins, and I especially don't like the Marlins on the road. They're 14-31 on the road. The Diamondbacks are a little bit better at home at 22-24. Their backs are against the wall, as you did mention, but we do know the Diamondbacks. They can hit the ball. They got a decent offense, so they just got to wake up and figure out what they're doing here. 6-5 De La Rosa is with a 5.06 ERA. It's a little bit of a shot in the dark today. Phelps is going for the Marlins. He's 4-5 with a 3.86 ERA. But I'm thinking about taking a shot at taking the Marlins for the series. The Diamondbacks for the series.
I'm looking at it. I mean, they did come off back-to-back sweeps against the Mets and the San Francisco Giants. So,
yep.
Now they're at home here. They're averaging 4.5 runs a game, probably a little bit more than that at home. Taking a look at this, I mean, Rubby De La Rosa has not been all that, dude, at all.
No, he hasn't.
But Miami 3-8 straight up in the last 11 games, and on the road, man, 0-5 in the last 5 on the road. Taking a look at this game, man, I think I agree with you on this. I think Arizona is the better team, and I think they will win this series. So I think you're right.
And you got Hellickson going up on Tuesday. Ray's going. Hellickson's numbers isn't that great neither. He's 6-5 with a 5.04. But you've got Ray going on Wednesday. So listen, this one's not going to be good, guys. Once again, it's a $50 series play. It may only be $30. I don't know. I got to make up my mind, at some point tonight. It's not going to be heavy, but and this won't be easy. But we're going to take the money that we won off of St. Louis, which wasn't much. I think I won like maybe $15, and I'm going to roll it over onto roll it over with the original wager as well onto the Diamondbacks and just see if I can keep rolling with it. So I am probably going to take them. I will put it out on Twitter if I do, but I am like 90% certain I'm going to take them.
All right, looking at my boy Gary on here saying he caught the Astros. What is this? He caught the Astros at plus 170 yesterday. when they were up big. Wow, that's a mistake. Hey, congratulations on that, man. Good for you.
Oh, doubt.
Definitely. Let's see. We got 2 more on the ticket. We got the second game of the doubleheader. We got Boston coming into L.A. Boston has Stephen Wright. L.A. has Andrew Heaney. L.A. minus 160 with an under-over of 8 runs.
And Mr. Wright is 3-2 with a 4.15 ERA. The Red Sox are 20-26. The Angels are 27-18. Heaney is 3-0 with a 1.32 ERA.
Okay, man. Taking a look at this game, I'd like to see what happens in the first game. You know what I'm saying? Before I even think of putting my money on this one. But when I look at this, man, I mean, Boston has been really bad as of late, kid. And the LA Angels have been the polar opposite, man. 13-3 in their last 6 games, Mike. Or I'm sorry, 16 games. 6 games.
You gotta take a look at the strength of schedule.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Boston, everybody's beating each other up in the AL East, man. If you're $100 better with Boston, you are down almost $1,400, man. LA Angels in first place right now, ahead of the Astros. 10 games over. I think the LA Angels are. I think they'll get one of these games today. I just don't know which one yet. So let's kind of wait and see what happens in the first one at 5:05, and then we'll talk about the second one later on with the hashtag SBTVNation. Final game I have on the ticket dream is the San Francisco Giants at the San Diego Padres. San Fran, Tim Hudson. San Diego, Ian Kennedy. Pretty much even money all across the board with the under-over of 7 runs.
Tim Hudson's 5-7 with a 4.68 ERA. Kennedy is 4-9 with a 4.91 ERA. The Padres are 20-22 at home. The Giants are 24-21 on the road. No opinion here for your boy.
All right, looking at both of these games have got little winning streaks going, man. San Diego has a 4-game winning streak, and the San Francisco Giants, I believe, is 6 games, dude. So let me just double check that while I have you guys here, and we'll go from there. Let me see. Where's my game logs? Let me pull that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games in a row, man. But they did play Arizona and Philadelphia, so, They're like so streaky, man, if you look at it, right? So you go back, they have a 6-game winning streak, right? Then they split the previous 2, and then they lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's amazing, dude. It's amazing how the San Francisco Giants team just goes up and down, guys. So wait for them to go on their next losing skid, before you start locking them into, for future plays. I don't even think they make the playoff stream. I'll be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
They are 3-7 straight up in the last 10 games on the road. San Francisco, I don't like this. I don't like this series at all. I think this could go either way.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to fall back from it, guys. I really just don't have much of an opinion. I don't really have much of an opinion on anything, Dream.
Well, like I said, the only thing I'm looking at right now is I like the Diamondbacks, the Arizona Diamondbacks in the series wager. I got a small lean, man. I'm trying to leave it alone, but I do, for some reason, I want to give the Mets a shot with these 3 pitchers. I don't know why.
They just can't score.
I know they can't, but if they get that 1 run in the first inning that they usually get to screw up my no score first inning wager. So maybe what I should do is I should play them for $50 and then put $10 on the no score first inning, so I know that the Mets will at least score that 1 run.
Yeah, right. It's like you're like hedging.
But yeah, no, I don't. I just like the matchup, and maybe the Natties are in a little bit of lull. I don't. No, I'm going to be on the fence with this. I got to make up my mind all day. I'll be back and forth with a few of you on the nation. I'll send a couple of you maybe a shout out and ask you for your opinion. I got a couple of guys I usually talk to, and they give me an opinion, and I go ahead and do what I was thinking I was going to do anyway. But it will be good to hear, some of the thoughts out there in regards to this series. And also, what the determining factor is going to be is actually how much the Mets are plus, because if they're not plus a significant amount, I'm not going to be bothered with it.
They'll probably, if I had to guess, they'll be like plus 115, plus 120, something like that.
120, yeah. I was hoping to get it maybe in the 130 range. If I could get it 125 or better, I think I'm going to give it a shot. But if I can't, it's not worth it.
I got you.
You know what I mean?
All right, guys, so we are all done, man. We're at the 10 o'clock hour, kid. Looking forward to tomorrow. Who you got coming on tomorrow?
Tomorrow we have my man OJFB. Can't wait to rap with him as he came out to see us in Vegas, and we will definitely have a lot of fun with him on the show. We should be it should be another light show, kind of funny. We can talk about some stuff, and can't wait to kick it with him.
Oh, definitely, man. Definitely. So, big ups to Irvin on here. Let's see. AL versus NL. We got Yippa82. We got Gary on here. Rocking and rolling with Philly picks as well. Who else is retweeting the show this morning, brother?
Hey, we got Get a Vegas Bookie, Super Sports Locks, Soccer's Finest. 808 Palangi. 808 Palangi, I think I'm saying it right.
Yeah.
Welcome to the party, player. Julio Prado, the queen of odds, is up listening this morning. Happy to have her on retweeting the show. My man, Immaculate, Marlon, JC, as always, G Rose, Jim Rome is a douche once again. Thank you, brother, for coming on and kicking with us and giving us a few minutes to rap with you. The Mass Capper is on this morning. Nicholas J, The Pick, Christos, Shy Picks, Get into a Check D, Direct Sports Solution, Tip Talker, Randomly Unpredictable, Postal Pete, Spot Bet, my boy Urban, Vegas Girl, Total Sports Edge, Ciroc King J, Ricardo Enrique, Snoopy Bet, Benjamin Rowe, Jordy Best, C. Rodriguez Jr., Sin City Maverick, KMVU, OJFB, Jason Brus, and Yato. Guys, I am the Dream. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for listening. Always remember who you're with and make the most of each and every day, because you cannot get this time back.
Yeah, big ups to Las Vegas Buckeye as well. Guys, we are Sports Bettors TV, the biggest show in the world, having an absolute blast 7 days a week, and looking forward to tomorrow, man, getting back on the air. We love you to death. Go out there, go easy, do your own homework, bet your own plays. These games are kind of crazy today, so be careful, but get that money. Take care.